Deep in the heart of Cornwall lies a landscape shaped by centuries of mining history. Today we'll explore some of the most significant sites of this industrial heritage. Mining here dates back at least 400 years when Wheal Virgin was producing copper during the early 1700s. By 1780, there were at least 20 mines in the area. Underground, many of the workings were interconnected. This caused problems with underground water. At this time, there are already 7 Newcomen engines working to drain the mine water into the county adit. The consolidated mines, or consols, along with United Mines, formed one of the greatest copper mining complexes in Cornwall during the 19th century. At their peak in the 1830s and 1840s, these mines employed over 3,000 people and were among the most profitable copper mines in the world. Standing sentinel over this historic landscape is the iconic clock tower. Built in 1834, this Grade II listed building served a vital purpose. Its bell would ring to signal the beginning and end of work shifts, organising the daily lives of thousands of miners. The tower's distinctive architecture, with its granite construction and octagonal shape, represents the prosperity of Cornwall's mining heyday. I found that after consols closed, the clock mechanism was moved to St Day, but I don't know where. If you do, please comment below. We'll just imagine one here. Great Consolidated Mines was formed in 1780 when many of the neighbouring mines merged together. These included Wheal Virgin, East and West Wheal Virgin, Wheal Maid, Wheal Girl, Wheal Fortune and Cusvey. During the latter part of the 18th century, the price of copper dropped dramatically. The mine was closed in 1808 and didn't open again until 1819. By this time, the price of copper had recovered. Perhaps the most impressive structure remaining is Taylor's Whim Engine House. The Whim engine is the Cornish rotative beam engine used for winding. This massive building once housed a powerful steam engine used for pumping water from the deep mine shafts. Named after John Taylor, the mine's famous manager, this engine house stands as a testament to Victorian engineering. Mining entrepreneur John Taylor was responsible for the mine's reopening with a considerable sum of money from London investors. The mine became very profitable and outstripped other local mines. The winding house was home to a 24-inch Whim engine. The shaft was 230 fathoms deep. As the mine got deeper, water was an ever-growing problem. By the time the mine closed, there were over 20 engines pumping out the water. In the deep levels, the temperatures were extreme, with sometimes air temperatures reaching over 38 degrees centigrade, or 100 degrees Fahrenheit in old money. In 1824, the mine was joined to the Redruth and Chasewater Railway. This allowed ore to be transported much more efficiently, and on the return journey, coal was brought in to power the many engines. Moving to the Mount Wellington Mine, we find one of the most extensive tailing dams in the region. This massive structure, built to contain the waste material from tin processing, tells a more recent chapter in Cornwall's mining story. Operating until 1991, Mount Wellington was one of the last active mines in the area. The scale of its tailings dam gives a striking visual reminder of the immense scale of mining operations here. Look closely at these structures and you'll see the masterful stonework of Cornish masons. The granite blocks, carefully cut and fitted, have withstood centuries of harsher weather, testament to the quality of their construction. Today these ruins stand as monuments to Cornwall's industrial past. They tell stories of technological innovation, hard labour and the communities that grew around these great mines. As part of the Cornwall and West Devon Mining Landscape World Heritage Site, they continue to educate and inspire visitors from all around the world. One can only imagine hearing that bell chime every morning and knowing that you were going back down underground for another day's shift. The tin and copper miners of Cornwall were some of the hardest workers in the world, trying to put bread on the table for their families. As the day closes over these historic engine houses, we're reminded that while the mines may have fallen silent, their legacy lives on in the landscape and people of Cornwall.